Sup Nerds, Free 99 here, having a nibble at Tiles of Grimmwoods, a tile-based deck building roguelike. It's being developed and published by Arched Level. If you would like to have a nibble yourself, a link will be in the description down below. Let's jump in. The cage door creaks open, but freedom is still far away. The smell of a bonfire lingers in the air. A distant footsteps. Oh, I didn't get to read all through that. So, looks like we're in the tutorial area. I like how there's a legend that tells us exactly what things are. Let's head into the first battle. Creepy. Goal: guide the kids out of the witch's house by placing cards strategically to light their path and help them escape. At the top of the screen, you'll see the kit's path, including all obstacles. Oh, is it supposed to be say kids? Anyway, including all obstacles and dangers they will encounter. Below is the grid. Each column is directly linked to a path field above. So, oh, I see. So, like, this is your starting grid. This is walkable. And I'm guessing this is this. Each column is directly linked to the path field above. Place cards on grid to prevent the kids from walking in the darkness. Click on a card from your hand to prepare it for placement. Oh, it's click and not click and drag. Right click to rotate the tile before placing it. So like that. Each place tile uses light points. Once you run out, you have to end your turn. So we had 1 life point. Each card in your hand goes into the discard pile at the end of your turn. If you have no cards left in your draw pile, the discard pile gets shuffled and returns and becomes your new draw pile. Perfect, perfect. When you end your turn, the kids will move forward based on the breadcrumb trail beneath them. Place a sword onto the grid and it will appear on the corresponding path field above. When the kids walk by, they collect it. So like that. If the kids move into a creature, a combat begins automatically when you end your turn. So there's going to be combat regardless. It doesn't matter if you go into the dark or not. When the kids reach the end of the section, you may receive a reward if you've encountered a creature. So, okay, so it's like a risk-reward system. If you dodge all the, well, I guess you can't dodge the enemies because it's linked to the column, not the path. I understand. When picked up, target receives +1 shields. Kids receive +2 max health. I'll take the shields. Top and bottom doesn't really matter. It all leads to that fight. Lost children should stay put. The forest outside is so much worse than in here. The kids keep their stats from the last section as they continue forward. So we get 1 sword. That's good to know. It looks like we did heal, which is even better. Some enemies move. Their movement range is shown by the red arrow beneath them. They move after the kids and can collect items on the path. So we gotta watch out and make sure nothing goes in here. I understand. Some cards have exhaustion shown by the grave symbol on them. When these cards are placed, they get removed from the game until you finish the current section. I understand. So I guess it doesn't really matter where to put them because there's no shadows. So now we just got an tile. Because this is purple, I'm guessing we can't just put it in there. Yeah, it has to actually be... all the cells need to be placeable somewhere. And now we battle. So quick to fight, but don't you know which... Okay, that kind of goes too fast. You little ones are stronger than we thought. What fun! Choose a reward. More shield or more damage? I like more damage. There can be pre-drawn objects on the grid. Placing a card on them activates these objects. Money! Who doesn't like money? There's no way to trigger multiple money, so let's go like that. And our placement, we get money and a sword. Bread. Place bread card on the grid. When picked up, it restores the health, helping them survive longer. I'm guessing it only heals for one. Certain enemies have special abilities. The last one inflicted fear, which increases the damage the kids take in future battles. Builds up when kids walk onto dark, consumes and decreases on lit. Okay. So at least it disappears over time. Fear that's what I just read. 2 max health or more damage. Always go for the damage. This is a forest encounter, so I'm guessing these are the RNG events. Some sections have no creatures and focus more on tile placement. So, poisoned apple. When picked up, target receives +2 poison. Poison damage is okay. We don't want that. We'll try this and our placement, and then we can veer up like this. Whoops, too far. There we go, and just get money. A heck of a lot of money. More damage. Merchant. Boss battles. Or not. Ooh, you're getting close, but close only counts in fairy tales, and this isn't one. Final section in the level is always a boss fight. Bosses are stronger enemies with unique abilities. What are yours? Place a bow and arrow card. When collected, the kids can attack enemies from a distance. Nice. But be careful, enemies can use it too. So they're going to move here. We're going to move 2 steps because, well, it doesn't matter which way you rotate these. It's going to be 2 steps regardless. Can we put the arrow on the money? That thing? It is. Okay, that's good to know. And then we can do this. So they're going to move there. Some cards trigger effects instantly when placed. A lightning card strikes the corresponding path above, damaging everything on it. So does that mean... That means we do this, right? No. Wait. We move first, then them. So does that mean... Does that mean we want the lightning on this side, or does that mean we want the lightning on this side? It says instantly when placed, so I would assume it's on this side. And if we trigger this, does that mean they're gonna step on the poison? There's the 2 damage. So it does need to be placed on the current column that they're on. And then this... Oh, we get the poison because we moved 2. You hear that? Blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. So now we should give them... Oh, because we're not moving. We're sort of moving. We kill them and then we move. So it's nice to have the damage up, but... Think you've won. The real game hasn't even begun yet. True, we're in the tutorial. The kids have reached the end of the witch house. Nice. You found the exit, but this is just the beginning. The grim forest is full of dangers. Can the kids escape the journey? Escape and survive the journey? We will find out. The forest is thick and tangled, the path barely visible in the dark. Every shadow seems to shift, every breath feels like something. There should really be a click to continue. I mean, I get it, but also click to continue. So this is an elite fight, or a fabled encounter. I'm assuming that means elite fight. Elite fight into a shop, into a second shop, might not be the best. There is guaranteed treasure with a few random encounters. Forest encounters didn't look that bad. I don't know, I like the idea of the elite fight. I clicked on the elite fight and I don't think we went straight to it. Is there a map button? Discard pile, exhaust pile, draw pile. I don't think there is. Well, whatever. Kids receive temporary light point. That sounds good. I like that. When picked up, target receives +1 stealth. Also like that. We don't really need the healing right now. So I think we'll just pay the 3 to get some sword. Is there... We can do this instead. And now we can pay the 2 for this. And get a bit more money. So we're going to be battling, which means we need all the buffs and debuffs. Draw 1 additional card when placing. It is an instant. We could also deal damage to them. I do like that. Well, this will cost all 4 of our... Well, okay, so... It's 2 damage and it'll instantly kill them. So I think it is worth it. Nice. If we end placement, we're just gonna walk into here. I like the idea of picking up the money. And the fact that the game gives us that option is kind of crazy. So what can we do? I guess we could do like... We could do this here, and then I guess we can do this there. And placement. Sweet! Reduce bleeding. Remove 1 bleed when entering a new section. Or doubles the effect when placing on other effects in the grid. Additional, draw 1 card. For 1 mana, and it doubles something like money? Well, I assume it doubles something like money. Doubles the effect when placing on effects on the grid. Additional, draw 1 card. So... 3 mana for 2 squares, though. Well, I guess longer doesn't always mean better. The further levels will probably have more traps and stuff for us to deal with. Let's take the 3. I guess... Oh, I guess it didn't matter because the first instant is always that. So we can... We'll take this bottom middle path. See what's in store. What are you? Kids receive +1 walk range. Interesting. So this is where this comes in handy. And then I guess this also comes in handy. And now we can just leave? I could end the placement. I don't think there's anything left in here. Draw an additional card. Or we could spend 1 more fire to get a sword. And I like the idea of sword. When picked up, target receives +1 stealth, walk effect, kids receive +1 walk. Ooh. No, I think I'm gonna do the sword. Just because we're gonna get into a fight right now. 2 health boar. It's not that bad. We can get extra mana here. And I like the idea of extra mana. We could also get money though. We have to get the mana. Because that gives us the 3 to activate the money. And the placement. So now we're gonna have to fight. How did we get 2 fear? Wait a second. Did I miss something? I think I did maybe. We can draw 1 card. Or we could get 1 more damage. Oh, but you're not going to pick up the damage is the issue. Because you have to fight now. Well, we do have 2 damage. And I believe we attack first, so... It's not that bad. Can I... If I do this, I don't think it matters which is what. Okay, that did exactly what I thought it'd do. So now we could theoretically pass to the money. And then we could do this to get the other money. And now we could end placement. Oh no, they attacked first. And we are down to 1 health. That sucked. I guess it doesn't matter what we put. I'm curious where we got the fear though. I thought I dodged all of the black, but I guess I didn't. 2 mana to draw a card. Heals all targets in the column by 3. I like that idea. I don't like how it's a 3 cost. I mean, it's instant as opposed to 1. I'm gonna take that. RNG is 2 fights, which sucks. What the heck am I gonna do? We can reach the money? Actually, wait a second. This might be crazy, because I can do this for 1. And then we can do this to double that. To double both the mana and the money? Oh, it only doubles the money, because the thing is was probably on the money. That sucks. Well, end placement. We're gonna have to fight. But we don't really have a way to heal. We could just insta-kill him. I do like that idea. End the turn. Hopefully we can get some healing here. We do have healing. We do have healing. That's good. I don't want the poison apple. So this would be the best. End the turn. We healed for 1. We could instantly heal for... They're not moving. Which means we could theoretically take our time here. And do something like... Like this. End our turn. Oh, and they still... Yeah, we still have to move forward. Never mind. So it's gonna attack for 2 first. And this only happens when picked up. Can I place it on here? Is that a thing? Without, like, murdering myself? No. Yes? Is this a thing? We do. Okay, we can place it on the column that we are on. Which is good to have. We could place this to get 1 more mana, but it's not gonna do anything. Yeah. I mean, we could... Yeah, like, we can't really do anything with this. We're just gonna... We're gonna proceed. We're gonna proceed. We are poisoned. I think this is the end. Unless... No, because the poison will kill us. I think we're doomed. Yep. Dude, that was tricky. Again, I don't remember crossing any black. But I must have. So we got a poison frog. It looks like they don't move, which is good. We're gonna have to move 3 squares regardless. So let's do something like this. Let's do something like this. And I didn't count the mana properly because I thought we would have more to play this. So let's just end. And then we're gonna reach the frog. So what if we do this? And then we can do like this all the way to the end, I guess. We have the poison debuff, which kind of sucks, but we could also just end this by doing that. Walk to the end. We do take the 1 poison. Unfortunate. I like the wooden arrow. Cursed sword. When picked up, target loses -2 sword. Loses -2 sword. Ah. There's a bit of healing. I do like the idea of a shop. I do like the idea of an elite. But there is no elite into a shop, which kind of sucks. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 fights and then a shop. Or 3 fights. No, it's still gonna be 4 fights. Let's take the fight. So here we are again. We're gonna apply stealth. Ah, we got bush face. So that's cool. We can smack them. It's a bit of a waste in terms of mana. But it might keep us from fighting, which is good. Conversely... No, there's no way to, like, place this and get food, is there? There sorta is. There sorta isn't. We could also try the shield play. I think we just smack them. Oh! We don't even have to fight. That's cool. I kind of want to... So, assuming we skip that fight altogether, can I just, like, play stuff to pick up money? Is that a thing? Okay, I'll take that. Adds 1 poison to the next creature when entering a new section. That's to the enemy, yes? That's just free damage? If that's just free damage, then 3 fights in a shop versus 3 fights in a shop, 1 with a guaranteed forest encounter. I like the idea of RNG. 2 health boar. Already poisoned for 1, so we just have to tickle them for 1 more. I like that idea. This doesn't really work the way I wanted it to. So instead we will bush. And then we will tile. And end our turn. Yeah, we just phase right through. Stealth is the craziest item in the game. We could heal here and get a bit of energy. And then we could get a bit more money. And our placement. This is for 1. So we get the item back. Or the mana back, I should say. Oh, what the? Why did that? I'm so confused. So now we have to, like, do this, right? The fear stays, which kind of sucks. Gain 1 coin. That's just free money. When picked up for 1 poison damage. Huh. Or we could deal 2 lightning. I like the instant 1 cost. I don't like how big the path is. Maybe it's maybe you're being punished for taking too long? Okay, so we have to fight them, which is unfortunate. But we could lightning bolt. And it kills them without us taking any damage. So I do like that idea. Somehow our fear has went up by 3. Huh. And now it's on 4. Okay. Maybe I understand because this part wasn't lit up. Or maybe I don't. We can get camouflage here and just run away. I like the idea of runaway. This has become a stealth game, and I'm not sure if that's good or not. At the very least, I'm enjoying it, so that has to count for something. We can get another heal here, I think. Gain 1 shield after a 1 so we have to win. I mean, we're gonna have to fight sooner or later. Let's see what we get in RNG. 2 enemies. One of them is poisoned, which is good. We can try to fight the already dying one. I do like that idea. It sucks that there's poison in here. We could do this to go up, and then this to go sideways. No, we don't want them getting the shield. We want us to get the shield, though. So we'll do that. And then we do get to walk first. We could just ping them, too. Or ping the next guy, I hope. Maybe we don't risk it? We don't risk it and go like this? Oh, that sucks. We gave it to the... Alright, well, we had the shield. At least we had the shield. We could do this... Nope. Yes? Yeah, we can do this to hurt them. That does something. And then we can put this here, so we can kill them. Awesome. What are these rocks? Place a stone onto path if possible. What the heck does that mean? You know what? Let's just path out of here. Can we get money? And then we'll pick up this money as well somehow. Maybe put some bread. Yeah, we can. The rock just becomes an obstacle we have to destroy. I understand. When picked up, attacks the target for 3 piercing damage. I'm assuming that means there will be enemies with shield. So let's take this. I don't think it actually means it'll go through enemies. That's just treasure. Gimme, gimme. And then... like that. Get double gold when placing an item onto a gold coin. Gain a sword when placing a sword on another item. Or gain 1 sword when filling a column. Huh. Damage? Walk to the end. We made it out. On to the next battle. So a 4 health, well, 3 health, and then a 2 health. So what we want to do would be probably to shield up. Wait, we got the new piercing arrow. Can we, like, finagle this somehow? Like that? I like that. And then we get the mana back, so we can even do this. So does this mean it'll deal 4 damage? We're gonna find out. And our turn. They just vanish, so I'm assuming it did. Can we... We could. But they're over there right now. So not really the best idea. What else can we do here? We can't do the piercing. Can we? We could. But this will also... No, this is only 1 mana. So we can get the mana back doing that. And then we can... I like the idea of this. It makes the bow worthless, but also damage to them. And then we still have 3 mana. This is overkill, but whatever. And placement. We move that far. And then I guess we'll pick up some shields along the way. But mostly just get that place lit up so we can put something like this to pick up the rest of these. And then we should walk to the end because it's all lit up. And we're good. Heal 1 when entering a new section sounds nice, but 3 damage to an enemy plus a card draw is just too good. Okay, shop. We've got 91 gold coins. There's got to be something that we can buy. Summons a merchant. Okay. We can still get money off of this, which is crazy. If we do... No. If we do this for 1, and then we do this, there's the merchant, and a placement. Hello, little kid, can I help you? Yeah, you can help us get out of here. When picked up, attacks the nearest target for 1 freeze. I like the idea of that. 4 damage for 1 mana, but it's too many squares. Extra heart, we're actually doing pretty good, plus it's too expensive. There's also card deletion. We can pay money to get rid of something. I don't know what's good though. Like, we're definitely keeping this. Maybe it's the shield? No. If anything, it would have to be the vanillas, but the vanillas are like cheap walk paths. Maybe 3 mana for 2 isn't the worst to get rid of, just because this does the exact same thing, but it also gives us damage. We'll get that out of here. And then we've got... I think the rest are fine, honestly. In terms of buying, though, the only thing we can afford now is this. It is a heal. We could probably use it. Let's take this and maybe remove the last 2 vanillas just because they don't do anything. At least this vanilla lets us draw a card. Thinner deck just means more chances to play the stuff that actually does things, even if it takes up our entire turn. Yeah. Is that our health or is that their health? Because if I like lightning them, what would happen? You know what? Let's better not. Boss fight. 10 health. It is a giant frog. Can see stealthing kids. That makes sense. This is a boss fight after all. It deals poison to us as well, which kind of sucks. What is this? Reduce walk rate. Oh, I didn't even see the front frog. Okay. That sucks. We have front frog to worry about. We can stealth over the front frog at least. So that's something. We can then... I don't want to poison. I really don't want to poison. We could do this. It's a waste of the lightning bolt. But it's better than nothing. And then we can do this to walk through. Yeah, we get a bit less walking, but... it's not like we're in a hurry. Oh my god, it's coming towards us really, really now. Shoot. Can I play you somehow? Not really. Oh dear. I think we just end placement here. Well, I guess I could play you. I can deal 1 damage to the boss already. It didn't actually move? Maybe it's because we hit it? Not entirely sure. So if we put this here... Wait. So we need you to be like up here. So that means we need you to be like up here. It's gonna try to walk again. Ah, I see. So it is because we did 1 damage to them. So if I put this like here, we should be able to deal damage 1 to them. And they won't actually move. And then I guess we could place this just to draw a card. We don't actually need to draw a card. It's fine. Yeah, there we go. Okay, okay. I'm getting the hang of this. We're gonna be fighting them, I think, in this upcoming round. We don't want that. Definitely not that. So we could do this to lightning bolt them. Lightning bolt them. But we could also achieve the same but more damage with this one. And I like that idea. Can we place this somehow? Not really. Unfortunate. Can we place this somewhere? We can only place it in a place that will hurt us, which kind of sucks. We could also just kill the rest of this frog. Just because. Why not? Now we fight, right? So... can I just do this? And now they're dead. Because we got 5 attack. Yes? I think they were already dead before, but... nice! We did suffer one fear there for some reason. But, you know, whatever. We can't... We can. What exactly is this? Oh, neat. It's literally just like plus health. Okay. Start with 1 light points more. So mana... Filling a column is a little bit hard. Heal 1 light... No, let's take the mana. Looks like there's more to it after that. I think I'm just gonna call it here. It's a pretty fun game. I like the tile-based moving puzzle aspect. It's really cool. Haven't seen it done before. Not entirely sure why sometimes the lights turn off in a column. Maybe it's something that I'm accidentally placing my stuff on that I'm not paying attention of, but all in all, it's a pretty fun game. Again, it's called Tiles of Grimmwoods. If you'd like to check it out, it's on Steam, as well as the link below. As always, I've been Free99. You've all been amazing. I'll catch you next time.